Bonjour class. Today we are going to talk about numbers 20 through 59. We had already talked about numbers 0 through 20 before. So if you are not familiar with those, make sure that you are watching the Alain Lelay videos and that you remember those numbers because those are going to come in really handy for these numbers, but also just later on. So make sure that you know numbers 0 through 20 quite well, especially numbers 0 through 9 for right now. So with that being said, let's get started. I want to start off with a little bit of review for some key numbers, and then we're going to get into the new numbers. So the first number that I want to talk about is the number 5. And so 5 in French is cinq, like sank. Like I sank the boat. So cinq. The second number is 10, which in French is dix. Like dix right here is so easy. Now the next number is 20. And so 20 kind of sounds like something that air would come out of. It sounds like vingt. So 20 is vingt. Now this is where we're going to get to our new numbers. So to make 21, we're going to take 20 and write it down. And now we need and 1. So for any number that's like 21, when it has the 1, it's always going to be that number and 1. So we're going to take 20, the word for and, which is a, and the number 1. So 21 becomes 21. Next, we're going to skip a couple numbers, and we're going to do the number 22. So I'm going to take 20 first. I'm going to bring that down, so 20. And now I need the number for 2. We're going to write deux. So this is why it's important to know those numbers 1 through 9 super well. We're going to skip a couple more numbers, and we're going to go to the next big number, which is 30. And so 30 in French is trente. So trente. And to make 31, we're going to follow the same pattern that we did up here with 21. And we're going to take 30 first. So trente. Now we need our and 1. And so we're going to take our and 1 and just bring it down and put it right here. So we have trente and 31 for 31. I'm going to skip a couple numbers. And we're going to go to 37. So for all of the numbers between 21 and 30, follow the same pattern as 22, where you take the big number, the main number, and add the second number. So to make 25, it would just be 20 and then cinq. And then to make 37, we're going to take our big number, which is 30. So we're going to bring 30 down. And now we need the number 7. So we're going to add sept. All right, I'm going to skip another couple numbers, and we're going to do the number 40. So 40 in French is 40. I have a cute little way to say this. So if you struggle with how to pronounce it, this will help out. So we're going to take our thumb, and we're going to say that this is our aunt. Our thumb is our aunt. And so we're going to care for our aunt, and we're going to take care of her, make sure she's all taken care of. And so this is 40. So 40 is how you pronounce this number, like you're caring for your aunt. So it's 40. So care and then aunt. And to make 41, so I'm going to draw right up here. So for 41, we're going to follow the same pattern that we did for 21 and 31. And we're going to take 40, so 40. And now we're going to add our and 1. So 40 et 1 to make 41. We'll skip a couple numbers. Let's do 45. So for 45, we need to take 40 and bring 40 down. So 40 Now we need the number 5. So to get 5, we just have to go back through the numbers 1 through 9. And so this would be 45. I'm going to skip a couple numbers. And the next number is 50. So we already had our aunt, right? This was our aunt. And so we cared for our aunt. So this was 40, which was the number 40. So with our aunt, and we're caring for our aunt, she made us mad, and so we sank aunt. So we sank our aunt. And so 50 is 50. 50 is 50. So you pronounce it like sank aunt. So notice any number that ends in this A-N-T-E, so anyone that ends in A-N-T-E kind of sounds like aunt at the end. So that helps you kind of pronounce things. So we have 50 is 50. For 51, we're going to follow the same pattern that we did for 21, 31, and 41. We're going to bring 50 down. So we've got 50, and now we need to add our and 1. So we're going to do A, so we have 50 et 1. I'm going to skip a couple numbers, and let's do the number 59. So 59, I need 50 again because that's my main number. So I'm going to bring 50 down. And now I need to add the number 9. So 59 is 59. The last one that I want to talk about is not technically going to be on your quiz, but it's a good possibility that it'll probably be extra credit. So 60 in French kind of follows the same pattern of having this A-N-T-E on the end of it. So 60 in French is 60. And it can be a little bit hard to spell in the beginning, but it follows that same pattern of the last couple numbers. So 60, this is like 60. Okay, so over here on the right-hand side, I'm writing down the name of the gentleman that does the numbers videos. He is Alain Lelay on YouTube. So make sure that if you have any questions, that you are watching his videos on YouTube to kind of get some better pronunciation for the numbers. But let's go through these all one more time. So we have 5, 10, 20, 21, 22, 30, 31, 37, 40, 41, 45, 50, 51, 59, and the extra credit one, 60. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to email me.